Hey, Emanuela.
Hi, hello.
Hi, hello.
Nice to see you.
I thought you were working in a museum, but you're here.
Yeah, after all, I am an engineer, right?
Yeah.
What we do here is trying to understand how materials behave and degrade over time due to aging. So we try to understand how these processes work such that conservators from the museum can see what are the best conservation strategies to apply to their artworks.
You did some research with colleagues on the view of Delft.
Yeah, so not specifically on the view of Delft, but we worked on a mechanism, a degradation mechanism that actually occurs also in the view of Delft, which is called metal soap formation. It's a reaction, a chemical reaction between the binder in the paint and the pigments that creates essentially particles that grow and can actually degrade the paint. You can see really these particles on the top of the surface, and we built up a computational model to try to predict this behavior.
Hey. So, what are you doing?
So I'm performing some tensile tests.
Yeah.
Actually pulling apart one single paint layer to see the properties.
Yeah.
How strong is it? How brittle is it? Ideally, if you have a painting and there's a problem with the painting and the conservator takes a sample, you want to take a small sample as possible because you don't want to disturb the painting. Yeah. So we try to do the experiments as small as possible to accommodate real paintings.
Okay.
You would never guess, but this is a piece from the Nachtwacht.
Of Rembrandt van Rijn?
Yes, yes.
The Nachtwacht, let me see, because it's
very, very tiny, but this is actually a piece from the canvas of the Nachtwacht. What we do actually in our research is not only to understand how the paint behaves, but paintings as a full system, which are structured, and also the canvas has a very important role.
Wow. Okay, this is more than 400 years old.
Yes.
Oh, wow. So now it's finished, and now what do we see here?
So we have photos for every measurement that we do, for every step in the force measurement. So if we put all these photos next to each other, we see, okay, here's stress building up. Later on we will see, okay, there is a crack propagating.
So you got several grants, a VENI, a VIDI and a ERC starting grant. So they see the importance of your work. But what's your goal with it?
And my goal is really to be able to use mechanics, which is my core background, to understand and to better support the scientific knowledge that is needed to preserve the art for future generations to enjoy.
Yeah. Does that have to do something with your Italian background?
I grew up in Italy and I was surrounded by beautiful things, so this is something that remains in my DNA.